It's time to make a type of fun fold card. This card is a pocket card and it is so buzzing cute. I love this little bee and the stamp set from Be My Valentine. I can't wait to show you this card and how to make it. My name is Julia with Julia Sue's Stamping, where I am passionate about stamping, coloring, paper crafts, making cards, and sharing the fun of how to do all of that with you. Thank you so much for joining me here. And if you would, when the video is over, please be sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I'm from Northeast Ohio and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Let's get started. The stamp set going to be used for this card, and it is a pocket card, is Be My Valentine. So this has, of course, it has Valentine and it has a Happy Valentine's Day sentiment, but this stamp set can be used all year round. It's just perfect sentiments. It has hearts you can use for flowers if you want. You can use a honeycomb. You can make the wings with a little bee body, but it's got some great flowers, some little elements for backgrounds if you want. So lots of little cute bee faces that you can use. I just absolutely am in love with this stamp set. And the papers that I'm using for this are from the Be Mine suite, which also go with that stamp set. It's got very cute, beautiful papers. I'm just giving you little pieces of the paper here because I am using this like nobody's business. I am just crazy about this paper. It's gorgeous. And then also the punch that is being used coordinates with the whole thing. It is a, you can use this for like a comment bubble or, conversation bubble. Again, you can use them as hearts here, or you can use them to make flowers, or even clovers, like for St. Patrick's Day, things like that. So great punch, easy to use. It opens up. It closes for easy storage. Great punch. The first thing I'm going to do is a black, which is the base of the card. It's been cut to be 5.5 by 4.25. So it's just a base, a normal American sized base. And then I've got some designer series paper from that Be Mine that I cut to be a 1/4 inch smaller. So it's 5.25 by 4 inches. I'm going to use some liquid glue and adhere this to the base. Close up the glue so that it stays good, and I store it upside down. I'm putting it onto the base and smooth it out. Now I'm going to make the pocket for this card. I took a piece of black cardstock that I cut to be 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and then I cut it on the diagonal so that I have a nice triangle. Then I have a piece of the designer series paper that I cut at 3.25 by 3.25, so it was a 3.25 inch square, and I cut it also on the diagonal. This way I've got enough for 2 pockets, and I'm not wasting any of the cardstock. I tried to make it a non-directional piece of designer series paper that would go really nicely with my bottom piece, and that is how it's going to make the pocket. So let's adhere this designer series paper to the black using some adhesive. You can use whatever kind of adhesive you like. I am usually not someone who uses the glue, but I am almost out of the snail, not snail, the seal, which is what I like the best. And so to keep what little bit I have more coming, but it hasn't arrived yet. I'm using the liquid glue because I always have a lot of the liquid glue. Now I'm bringing out my tear and tape. Love this stuff. Sometimes I've used it actually instead of other adhesives because it really sticks well. It's not very forgiving though, so once you put it on the project, it's going, and you have it ready to go, that project is going to stay wherever you put it. Just a little bit of the tear and tape down at the bottom here, and then I'm going to have it go along the others, long side here. Whoop. I started off being crooked, so I'm going to try that again. Take it off, throw that away. I'm going to try another piece, laying it on top there. That will work. All right, and now cut that off. I'm going to take the backing off of the tear and tape, then tearing the tear and tape backing off of the other piece, then laying it down onto our back. So that's ready to go. I have a little mini card that's going to go on the inside. This has been cut to be 8.5 inches by 2 3/4 inches, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to use the foam folder to make sure that's nice and tight. And then I've got a piece of black cardstock cut at 2.5 inches by 4, and laying that on top. A piece of Daffodil Delight that has been cut at 2 3/8 by 3 7/8, so just an 1/8 inch smaller than that black. Laying that one down. And then a piece of white to put on top that's been cut 4 1/4 by 3 3/4, but I'm going to stamp on it first. So the first thing we're going to stamp is our sentiment. Since this is a photopolymer stamp set, I want to have a little bit of give under it. So I have a piercing mat I'm going to use, and the sentiment I want to put on this, of course you can use whatever sentiment you want, I am putting I love you no matter what. It fits absolutely perfectly across that bottom. Then I'm going to decide where I want my little bee to go. I'm going to put together a little bee on here, and I think I'm going to need a piece of grid paper underneath, because I'm going to just go a little off of the paper here. And I think I'm going to have the bee probably be right around here. So I do the little bee trail on there. And now I'm done with these items, with this item anyway. And now to put the bee together, I'm going to stamp his bee stripes and stinger on this piece of on this piece of Daffodil Delight that I've already punched out with the bee punch. I'm going to give him a little face, very happy bee today. So I've got a little bee face on there. Now I've got some pink that I punched out with the punch, with the bee punch, and I'm going to put some wings on there, some little, you know, in the stamp set, that looks like the little wings. So I've got that on there, and then I've got a white, the small white heart that I'm going to use for the antenna. I'm going to flip that over, and all of that turned out very nicely. Now to close up the ink, and move stamps aside so I don't get them on myself. Bringing in a little bit of Scotch tape just to make it easier and quicker for me to put everything together. I put a little bit of tape behind one of the wings, and I'm going to put that to the bee body. Just a little bit of tape on the other wing to put onto the other side of the bee body, and a very small amount of tape on the back of the antenna to put onto the bee head. My little bee head. Oh, that is so cute. All right, and then some dimensionals after I adhere this to the mini card that I created. All right, so we're going to put this on top of the mini card and see how nicely everything is framed. All of those layers end up making the card look like $1,000,000. Putting the adhesive away and upside down, I'm using the end of a Dimensionals packet here, so I've cut off the edges so that I can use every bit of it. And then removing the dimensional backing, I'm going to put my little bee right there. Oh, he's so cute. All right, and then I'm going to take the Adhesive-Backed flowers and hearts along with my Take Your Pick tool, and I think I'm going to put some little hearts on this card. Just use the tool to lift them off and put it where I want it to go. I think I'll take a bigger one now. Trying to open this up with only one hand, and apparently I need help. All right. Ta-da! He's so cute. All right, and setting this stuff aside, now I've got a pocket card. How fun! Oh my gosh, I love this card. It's cute. You can also put a sentiment on here if you wanted to, or a little I love you, or some decoration if you feel like it, or even another little bee. That's up to you. I felt like this was fine. You can also put a gift card inside of here, or you can hide a gift card behind your card if that's what you want to do. But a pocket card, how cute is this? And plenty of room for you to write a message inside. This card has everything. It's got a pocket, it's got a little mini card, it's got a place to put gift cards, and it is cute. This card is buzzing with fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure you do give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. All the details of the supplies used for this project are listed down below in the description. Also, my online store is listed there. So if you'd like to purchase any of the products used for this card, please use my online store if you want to use me as your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I appreciate it, and you're helping to grow my small business. I hope you have a fantastic day and that you have an opportunity to get inky. Bye.